Invisible funnel paid off my friend Dagan's house in 3 hours. Imagine doing one webinar, one what he calls an invisible funnel, and paying off your entire home in just a couple hours. And by the way, he did this right before he got married. So it was really, really freaking epic, right? So today I'm going to be talking about what is an invisible funnel. How do you get paid 77 bucks up front? Will you get ripped off? How one funnel paid off Dagan's house and the action plan. So we're going to start right up here with what is an invisible funnel. My friend Dagan Smith, who is a drop-dead genius, you read about him in Russell Brunson's books, including Expert Secrets and I believe .com Secrets. Dagan came up with a concept called the invisible funnel. And I can't explain the whole invisible funnel here. It would actually take longer than the time I have. But I'm just going to say this about it, that how it works and how it makes money is almost invisible to the participants. To them, they come, they're having fun, they're learning a lot, they're enjoying. This is not a typical, quote, webinar at all, right? This is it's almost like a transformative experience. It's an incredible thing if you ever go through one with Dagan, right? And so, but the way I personally do it is like the little mini invisible funnel, which just works like this. Try before you buy. Dagan would say something like, I'm going to be teaching XYZ concept. You come to my training. If you love it, you pay me. If you don't owe me a dime. Just come through it. Just go through it. And if you love me, pay me. And if you don't, then keep your money. That's the gist of it. Now, there's more. The way Dagan does it, there's a back-end offer attached to it. It's very clever how he does this because there's basically no pitch. This is not a webinar with a big webinar pitch at the end. Not at all. In the invisible funnel, there's maybe like a 5-minute soft pitch that doesn't even sound like a pitch at the end, right? It's just, I can't even describe it. It's very clever how he does it. Now, Russell Brunson came up with a little innovation that's cool. See, Dagan wants people to actually attend in person because he wants to make all the money on the back end. But Russell did come up with a cool twist, is you can say it's $97. If you love it, you can pay $97, you'll be charged the next day, or you can just pay $77 up front and save a few bucks. Probably 80% of the people pay the $77 up front. Now, Dagan doesn't like to do it like that because he wants people to actually attend, right? So it depends on how you want to run your funnel. Now, the question is, will you get ripped off? Well, Dagan finds when you do a good invisible funnel, the way he teaches it, like 80 or 90% of I just did one and there's no back end offer. So I only made the money up front, but I made 2,700 bucks. And, no, I think maybe 1 or 2 people canceled and that was it. Like if you do a good one, almost everybody pays, even though they can go try before you buy. Right now, one funnel paid off Dagan's house, and it's an incredible story. So he was going to get married, and he just thought it would be cool to have his house paid off before he got married, right? So, and I don't remember the exact amount. I believe his invisible funnel created $250,000, but he only owed, I think it was like $130,000 on the house or something. I don't remember the exact amount. I do, if I do recall, though, he did $250,000 total on the invisible funnel seminar. So anyway, he planned out the topic, and I think maybe he promoted it 2 weeks. Maybe not even that long. It's usually promoted for like 7 days. He sends emails for 7 days before the actual event. So maybe 7 days, maybe a little bit longer than that, because it was a big event, right? And obviously on this one, through his invisible sales funnel process at the end, I think it sold a $10,000 thing, right? And he had like a high percentage of people take him up on it. So he teaches this. It takes him like 2 days to teach the whole system in depth. I'm just giving you the short version. I want to give you a little action plan, though, that you can do, that you can implement, just like I made $2,700 last week. It's real simple. It's no stress. And it's simply this. You put on your seminar and you tell people, listen, you attend, and it's $67, $97. Dagens did up to $200 if you love it, and you won't be charged until the next day, and you can cancel if you don't love it, right? And that's it. You will find the vast majority of people, probably 80% or more, will pay. Dagens says 50%, but I've never had, I don't know that I've had only 50% pay. It's always been more than that. And usually it's 80 or 90%, right? And so this is a win-win. They come, they get to experience you, your information, your system, your hero's journey story. They get the whole thing. If they love it, they can pay. And then if they don't love it, they can cancel. That's basically how the invisible funnel works. Dagan teaches this again in a 2-day workshop, and I think he charges $10,000 for it or something like that. All right, now, if you are not on my email list, you can get my free report, How I Sold 70,000 Products, Info Products Online, Digital Products, at resellertoolkit.com/70 with the letter K, resellertoolkit.com/70 with the letter K. If you're not getting my, if you don't have my seed marketing report, you can get that at just marlonsanders.com. Find the need, sow the seed, and reap the harvest. This is Marlon Sanders. I do these live streams here every day. This one is a test. It's really interesting because I'm checking for 2 things. Number one is my data has told me from studying my videos that the videos with a number in the title get a lot higher views than the videos without a number. Now, this one didn't have a number, but it had a big thing, like paying off a house. Number 2, I found when I have an agenda like this, with about 5 steps, my watch time is a lot greater. My watch time's a lot greater than when I do not have that. When I do not have steps, right? So we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to see how this works. I think it'll be really interesting. There's so much going on right now. I can't even begin to tell you how many, just like in the last week, crazy, unbelievable, awesome things I found. Some of them related to AI, some of them not. But if you're not on these live streams, you're going to be out of the loop because we're just discovering all kinds of interesting, fascinating, crazy stuff going on right now. Yeah. One of them, I found this incredible way to split test my thumbnails. And that's how I found out that the ones with numbers work better than the ones without them and different things. It's fascinating. It's just really freaking fascinating stuff. So much is going on. All right, this is Marlon Sanders. I do these daily. Again, if you want my seed marketing report, go to marlonsanders.com. Listen, thank you for joining me today. I will see you on another live stream. Give me a shout out. Let me know if you watch this on replay. Let me know if you watched it live. Let me know if you watched it to the bit.